Yeah, we live, Jit. You know what I'm telling you? Hey, what's the deal, y'all? What's going down? Y'all already know what time it is, man. We about to get it in, man. For real, we up with it, man. For real, for real. Fuck what a nigga talking about, man. Mm-hmm. Fuck what a nigga talking about. Appreciate the one viewer that came up in here, man. Make sure you tap that like button, man. We fresh off of work with it. Yeah, we fresh off of work with it. Yeah, we gonna try to get us in like 2 hours on this motherfucker, man. And shit, we gonna let y'all do y'all thing, man. Hey, look, I can tell you one thing though, you know what I'm saying? Because I know them boys gonna come back and watch the show, man. Tell them that little Travis don't care. Yeah, because while them niggas is doing what they doing, they ain't making no money. Yeah, little Travis is making some money around this motherfucker. Yeah, if Adam ain't gonna pay niggas that's in his own city, shit, he damn sure ain't gonna pay no out of town nigga no money. Yeah, so shout out to Sauce Walker, man. Hmm. Shout out to that boy Sauce Walker because he already put us on game. So yeah, why a nigga think a nigga like me care? I don't. My pocket's good. If anything, nigga, Adam gonna have to come down to the city like he did Lil Woody. Yeah, Lil Woody was like, "They come to my city, nigga. Yeah, you gonna have to come down here to the city, nigga, so I can walk around this H Town and show you how good it is." Now, let me stop bullshitting though. Shout out to the whole ass niggas though. Even though that shit still ain't gonna help them out. Hold on, real quick, man. I got a little song that I'm about to play, and after that, we about to get to the content though. Yeah, this is a content hour right now. So y'all ain't I'm trying to hear this content. Fuck you. Make sure y'all tap that like button for me, man. After this song right here, we getting straight to the content though. Girl, you got me twisted on you. I got what you right here, baby. Girl. Come on. There's no more what I do. But I gotta be strong. You did me wrong. I thought we were. But they said you want me, girl. Make up your mind. I'm not gonna be here for long. Girl, you got me twisted on you. I got what you need. But I gotta be strong. You did me wrong. I thought you were. No, you say you want me, girl. Make up your mind. Not gonna be here for long. Girl, you got me twisted on me.
Bring it on down to me. Tell me, girl, what is it gonna be, baby, baby? Bring it on down. Don't say bye, bye, baby.
Oh, my loving baby. Girl, you got me twisted on. I can love every time you. Hello. I double tap the screen, man. Turn us up on them lights, man. We only got one person hitting the like button. Come on, y'all.
Say bye, bye, baby.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't know why I played that. I think I do. It was a reason I played that motherfucker. Cause that's probably how Diddy feel right now. Man, that shit crazy, man. I was coming from home from work driving, and you know them goddamn news stations. They say, man, Cassidy had urinary traction infections and sores and shit in her mouth and shit for performing armed sex. I said armed sex, oral sex. I was like, man, goddamn, that girl went through a lot, man. That girl went through a lot. But at the end of the day, I don't know what to say about that because if you keep going back, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of, you know what I'm saying, some shit that you like. Or she probably had a plan and a scheme. But I don't know what to say about that shit right there, man. But I want to know more about it. I don't know why I want to know more about it. I want to know more about what this bitch been went through. My bad for calling her a bitch though, but I think the bitch liked it though. Yeah, really tough. Like, bitch, I, now we did see one time where she didn't like it. She was trying to get up out that hotel room. But goddamn, this seemed like this shit went on for years. Yeah, and all of a sudden now you mad. Like shit. And then we gonna see what's up with old Tory Lanez, man. They said that boy Tory Lanez about to get out that box. Yeah, he about to get out that motherfucker all cut up and shit. That shit crazy. So yeah, like I say, man, we got some content going on today. We're gonna try to focus on this content for about an hour. And then after that shit, we're gonna ask some niggas ass out. Yeah, we're gonna ask some niggas ass out. Because we already know why FDA had a hot thoughts sweat on. Yeah, we know why that nigga had that sweat on. Because that nigga ain't got no clothes. Nigga, you went to no jumper broke. And you gonna leave no jumper broke. That ain't no come up. Yeah, that is not no come up going to no jumper broke and leaving broke. Yeah, and you talking about you want to fuck with niggas that could put you in a better position. Shit, that white boy ain't gonna give a fuck about you or your family or your kids. It don't matter how many times you say you got a family and a wife at home. Yeah, that nigga ain't gonna put you in no other position, nigga. The only position he gonna put you in is on your stomach with your ass tooted up in the air, nigga. Yeah. And Pico gonna be right there on top of y'all peeing on y'all, nigga. Yeah, he looked like one of them foreign boys that wanna join the situation. Yeah, let me go and get to this content though. All right, let me go to my playlist. Cause for this what I do now for all you content creators. You know what I'm saying? If you can't, okay, say if you do find a video, when you find that video, you can save that shit. So you can come back and play it. So that's what I do. So I won't have to won't have to go look for it, or I probably forget it. I just go to my motherfucking playlist and I put watch later. So I got a couple of videos in my watch later shit. Oh damn. So is it my watch later or is it my show? I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. Let me let me transfer these videos real quick, yeah. Let me transfer these videos. So now I know what to put there. I did put them in the watch later shit, but I should have just gone put them in the show playlist. Shout out to everybody coming through, man. Make sure you tap that motherfucking like button. I'm trying to see like where the fuck is this shit at? I just look it up. Damn. But I gotta be strong. You did me wrong. That's one of them that I want to watch. All right, the next one was Tory Lane. My bad, y'all. I tried to have this content already ready for y'all, but I just put it in the wrong motherfucking folder. That's all it was. Shit, we right back to it though. All right, man. Here we go right here.
Cassie Ventura, the star witness in the government's case against Sean Diddy Combs, takes the stand and testifies about the freak-offs that are at the center of the case against Combs and the abuse she says she suffered at his hands. I go through the most disturbing moments from Cassie Ventura's testimony so far. Welcome to Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy. I just wanted it to be over. That's what Cassie Ventura told the jury in Sean Combs' trial about the freak-offs. The freak-offs were those sometimes days-long sex parties that Ventura would take part in with male sex workers. Ventura said Sean Combs directed the freak-offs, and she and Combs would find these male sex workers to take part in them using Craigslist. Ventura said Combs dictated everything: the use of baby oil, the sex acts that Ventura engaged in with the escorts, the drugs that were used, including Viagra, and the length of the freak-offs. The freak-offs took place in Combs's homes in...
Hold on, man. So y'all telling me this nigga was on Craigslist looking for men? Hold on, bro. So you telling me, hold on, bro. Why would this man be on Craigslist looking for men, bro? That gotta been her ideal or some shit. So you telling me this nigga Diddy got Cassie, a bad bitch, and then he on goddamn Craigslist looking for escorts, men. Yeah, something don't sound right. This nigga was on Craigslist looking for men. Hold on, bro. What type of shit is this? This sound like some FDA and Pico type shit.
Several cities, in Ventura's homes, and in hotels across the globe. And in some instances, these freak-offs became violent. And federal prosecutors say they have proof of that. It's this video from a hotel hallway in Los Angeles in March of 2016. It shows Combs chasing Cassie Ventura out of a hotel suite. We've edited parts of it. Ventura says Combs hit and kicked her and dragged her back to the room when she tried to leave a freak-off. Ventura described it this way on the stand. When I chose to leave, I grabbed what I could and I got out, and Sean followed me into the hallway before the elevators and grabbed me up, threw me on the ground, kicked me, tried to drag me back to the room. He took my stuff, yeah. Ventura told Combs in a text that she wanted to take part in the freak-off because she had a movie premiere, but she also didn't want to mess up her body. But she testified she told him she wanted to do the freak-off so she wouldn't sabotage her movie premiere, which was coming up. She then described in more detail what happened. Ventura said Combs hit her, so she decided to leave. An escort named Jules was still in the hotel suite at the time. Ventura said, after he hit me, and I just saw the result of it, I knew I had to get out. So when he was distracted, I don't know exactly what he was doing. He was either in the shower or on the phone. I just grabbed my stuff and ran out as fast as I could. Assistant U.S. Attorney Emily Johnson then asked, and where were you headed when you ran out of the room? Ventura responded, I was headed home to my apartment. Johnson asked, what happened next? Ventura responded, I made it to the elevators. I got my sneakers on. And then the next thing I knew, I was just thrown to the ground. Ventura continued, yeah, it was really fast, thrown to the ground. Johnson asked, you said you got your sneakers on when you got to the elevator. Where were your sneakers before? Ventura responded, my sneakers, I think, were in my bag. I just ran out without any shoes. Johnson asked, why did you run out without any shoes? Ventura responded, faster. Johnson asked, you said you were thrown down in the elevator lobby. Who threw you down? Ventura responded, Sean. He grabbed me by the back of my neck and my hoodie and just threw me to the ground. This is another law and crime legal alert. If you received Depo-Provera birth control shots and were later diagnosed with a brain or spinal tumor called meningitis,
Hold on now. I know you didn't try to get that commercial in on me real quick. Y'all gonna come on with it, man. Cause I'm trying to hear this bullshit right here. Yeah, goddamn, the Diddy trial done started. Don't nobody care about the FDA getting beat up and making it to no jumper. Shit, that don't mean I'm gonna go get my ass beat up so I can go to no jumper.
how many times Sean Combs had thrown her to the ground that way. She said too many to count. Throughout the freak-offs, Cassie said there were sessions. In between the sessions, she and Combs would take more drugs. And she said there were times she suffered side effects from the drugs, and she admits she would often take them just to cope. Johnson asked, how often would you get sick from taking MDMA or ecstasy? Ventura responded, almost every time, like before the actual high hit, I would feel like vomiting. It was usually like a normal thing. Johnson asked, would you vomit or would you just feel nauseous?
Well, she was
Ventura responded, I would
drugs.
actually vomit, yeah.
Free.
Johnson asked, did Sean know about the effects that ecstasy and MDMA had on you? Ventura responded, yeah. Johnson asked, how? Ventura responded, because he would see me in the bathroom or I would tell him so he would just know. Johnson asked, what, if anything, would Sean say when you got sick from MDMA or ecstasy? Ventura responded, he didn't say much, but if we were in the freak-off, he would be encouraging me to get up and continue on with it in that condition. Those were not the only drugs Ventura said Combs would ask her or escorts to take. Johnson asked, were there any occasions where Sean offered the escorts drugs like Viagra? Ventura responded, yeah. Johnson asked, and who else besides escorts did Sean offer Viagra to? Ventura responded, he offered it to me before. Johnson asked, and what did he say about you taking Viagra? Ventura responded that it has the same effect on women, just sensitivity. Johnson asked, do you take the Viagra that he offered you? Ventura responded, I did. Johnson asked, and how did you feel? Ventura responded, sensitive and engorged. Johnson asked, did you want to take the Viagra? Ventura responded, no. I thought, no, I didn't. Johnson asked, when escorts were having trouble getting erect, what, if anything,
I
did you
appreciate
observe
it,
affected their
but I
inability
never erased
to
your
get
comment
erect?
though.
Ventura said, like I said before,
Appreciate it.
just the
Thank you, Miss
distraction of
Party
seeing
Line.
Sean move around, maybe just hearing his voice. Ventura said the freak-offs were carefully choreographed, with Combs dictating how they unfolded. Johnson asked, how would you know when to make that move? Ventura responded,
Thank you so
I would
much.
just do it and hope that it would be accepted timing-wise, or he told. Johnson asked, who would tell you? Sean would tell me. When you would ask Sean if you could move from masturbation to touching, why would you ask him? Ventura said it was his fantasy. He was controlling the whole situation. He was
What?
directing it. He was doing the lighting. He was telling us where to be, what to say, how to act in the room. Johnson then asked, and you testified that you would sometimes move straight to oral sex. Why would you want to move to the next sex act? Ventura responded, I would just try to speed the process along. It was personally, if I get it done, then it's over.
Man, hold on, man. So you telling me so you telling me both of these motherfuckers was in the goddamn room sucking dick from men that they didn't even know. Yeah. They was she was sucking dick and he was sucking. Man, this shit crazy right here. These some nasty folks. I ain't gonna lie to you. They need to perform a yeah, we need to see their paperwork. We need to see these niggas my chart sheets. Cause this shit right here is nasty, bro. Yeah, and then man, Diddy is a wild dude. Don't nobody know that nigga Diddy is bisexual. Yeah, and it seemed like he like men more. Like, nigga, you tripping. I'm trying to see how you got all that goddamn money and you invite men to come play with you. Man, you tripping. Nigga, I would have been inviting all the women. Yeah, I don't want no another nigga up in here. Shit, nigga, I mean fucked up. Nigga, I would have invited all the women. Here, you come make 1,000. You come make 1,000. You come make 1,000. Everybody in the room would have been making thousands. But I'm talking about nothing but women. Yeah, fuck a nigga. Yeah, man, that's punk shit. Man, this is crazy work right here, man. Yeah, that nigga Diddy is man. That nigga Diddy probably got something. He gotta have something.
Over. And then we move on to the next thing.
That's
I
what they
just
need
wanted
to
it to
talk
be
about.
over. While on the stand, Cassie detailed the planning process that goes into a freak off. Sean Combs entrusted her to reach out to the male sex workers.
What?
Johnson asked, when you were reaching out to an escort, what, if anything, would you say to the escort about what you were hiring that escort to do? Ventura responded, it depended on like the situation, how they came in, but I would usually say that my husband is into something called voyeurism and he likes to watch me with another man. It was like a basic conversation that I had with most of the escorts. From there, I would get a feel if they were willing to do it or not. Later, Cassie started to piece together why she was instructed to ask certain questions in the screening process. Johnson asked, you just said that sometimes Sean asked you to ask if a person was a cop, right? Ventura responded, yeah. Johnson asked, and you said later, I learned about why. Ventura responded, yeah. Johnson asked, what did you learn? Answer from Ventura, I learned that this whole situation was not legal. One of the defense attorneys objected. The judge sustained the objection. The jury should disregard the witness's last answer. Now, there were times when Cassie Ventura said she would actually use a fake name when reaching out to these people. It was...
Hold on, her ass need to go to jail too. Yeah, goddamn it. Did he get charged with trafficking or get charged with anything? She played a part in it. Yeah, fuck that. She played a part in it. So her ass need to go to jail too. Yeah. Yeah, Diddy, I think
Jackie
Diddy
Starr,
he wanna be,
and
though.
Combs would use pseudonyms. They were Frank Black and Frank White. Johnson asked Ventura, in the beginning, was Sean open at the freak-offs about his true identity? Ventura responded, he was not. Johnson asked, how, if at all, did he disguise his identity? Ventura responded, well, he started with the masquerade masks. Sometimes he would wear a hat or something covering his face. Johnson asked, were you open about your true identity? Ventura responded, I was not either. Johnson asked, and what, if anything, did you do to hide your identity? Ventura responded, the same thing as far as the mask. I would wear wigs. Johnson asked, who asked you to wear a wig? Ventura responded, Sean. Cassie Ventura disclosed how much money the escorts would typically make to the jury. Johnson asked, for the escorts who you interacted with, what were they paid thousands of dollars to do? Ventura said, to ejaculate, to finish. Johnson asked, is that after they finished having sex with you? Ventura responded, after having sex, after a long session. Johnson asked, and for all the dancers you interacted with at freak-offs, were those individuals paid as well? Ventura responded, yes. Johnson asked, how much were those dancers paid when they came to freak-offs? Ventura responded, anywhere between that range that I said before, $1,500 to $6,000 or $7,000. But if Sean Combs was not pleased with the performance, their pay reflected that.
Hold on, man. Hold on, bro. This nigga was paying $1,500 to $6,000. Boy, if that nigga FDA hear this, y'all know FDA gonna be mad than a motherfucker. FDA gonna be like, man, me and my wife should have went to that motherfucker. Yeah, man, this shit is crazy, bro. Cause that nigga is shit. If he was fucking DK, I mean, my bad. If he was sending DK pictures of his butt, yeah, he would have let Diddy play with his booty.
When escorts would ejaculate on you, who, if anyone, would tell them where to ejaculate?
Crazy.
Ventura responded, Sean was usually right there directing it where it could be. Johnson asked, were there occasions when escorts ejaculated without having been told to do so? Ventura responded, yes. Johnson asked, what happened on those occasions? Ventura responded, they got paid less. Johnson asked, what, if anything, would Sean say about when escorts ejaculated without having been told to do so? Ventura responded, he was pretty open with the fact that he wasn't pleased by their performance. So yeah, he would take less money. Johnson asked, and when you would go into the other room and you said Sean asked you to put semen on him? Ventura responded, mm-hmm. Johnson then said, did you do that?
Hold on, man. Hold on. What is these people talking about going in the other room and she putting semen on goddamn? Man, what type of shit I'm listening to, man? I thought niggas was lying, bro. Man, hell nah, bro. What the fuck is going on? What's that you got on? I'm talking about the shorts. Why you didn't want to? Why? Hold on, real quick. Why you didn't put on the pants? Hey man, this is crazy, bro. Hold on, bro. I guess we gonna have to listen to this shit so we can, I say so we can see what Diddy was doing with the cum. Yeah, that shit sound crazy than a motherfucker. Oh shit.
Ventura said, I did. Johnson asked, where did you put it? Ventura responded, usually on his chest, on his nipples. Johnson asked, did you want to do that? Ventura responded, no. Then Ventura testified about escorts sometimes having trouble performing sexually. Johnson asked, and what did Sean do when escorts were having trouble with erections? Ventura said, he would give them a pep talk. At the end, they definitely didn't get paid the normal amount. I know that. Johnson asks, how do you know that? Ventura responded, because he would tell me and he would tell them as well. It wasn't really a secret. Johnson asks, when you say he, who is he? Ventura responded, Sean. Now, we all heard about the obscene amount of baby oil found at Sean Combs's property during those raids back in March of 2024. But now Cassie's testimony puts that amount of baby oil into context. Johnson asked, you mentioned that the baby oil was used because you had to be glistening. Ventura responded, mm-hmm. Johnson asked, who told you that you needed to be glistening? Ventura responded, Sean, it was his preference. Johnson asks, how frequently would baby oil be applied to be glistening? Ventura responded, like every 5 minutes. It was a lot. Johnson asked, what, if any, comments would Sean make about needing to apply baby oil? Ventura responded, he would. If he felt like you were too dry, he would let you know. Johnson asked, what would he say? Ventura responded, he would say, you're too dry. You need to put more oil on, or you need to be glistening. You need to be on.
Hold on, man. Oh man, hold on, bro. I
You
see
need to
why
be
I don't
shining.
listen to no shit like
Due to
this,
the
man.
demand, it makes sense why Sean Combs had more than 1,000 bottles of Johnson & Johnson baby oil at his home. Johnson asked, approximately how many bottles of baby oil would be used in a typical freak-off? Ventura responded, a lot. I would say definitely somewhere close to 10. Johnson
What?
responded, what size were those bottles? Ventura responded, the larger size bottles. Johnson asked, were there freak-offs where you ran out of baby oil? The defense objected. Your Honor, at this point, it's getting a little cumulative. The judge responded, let's see if we can wrap this up and move on. Johnson followed up with the question, you also mentioned Astroglide. How was that?
Hold on, did she say the judge say, let's see, can we wrap this shit up and move on? I don't even think the judge wanted to hear this shit. Because this shit is some nasty work right here. This shit right here is ridiculous. Man, that nigga Diddy is a homo. That nigga, man. Shit, Cassidy need to talk about shit.
That used at the freak-offs. Another objection came from the defense. Irrelevant. Emily Johnson said, Your Honor, it's a supply. And the court then went to sidebar. At one point, Ventura described how Sean Combs set up an elaborate freak-off using a blow-up pool at a hotel in Beverly Hills. Assistant U.S. Attorney Emily Johnson asked Ventura, what concerns did you have about not getting into the pool with the baby oil? Ventura responded, that, among other things, just his temper. If that is something that he wanted, Sean wanted to happen, that's what was going to happen. There wasn't another way around it. Another way Combs exerted control over Cassie Ventura, according to her testimony, there was a period early on in our relationship where he wanted me to have a nickname for him, and I didn't want to call him anything that anyone else had called him. So he asked me what I called my grandfather, and I said, Pop Pop. Emily Johnson asked, how did you feel about calling Sean the same name you called your grandfather? Ventura responded, I thought it was weird at the time, and now I just feel like it was disrespectful. Federal prosecutors also brought in photos from Cassie Ventura's electronic devices that showed bruises that she says she suffered at the hands of Sean Combs. In one photo taken in Toronto, she claimed that she had to cover her eye with her hair because of a bruise. She also described for the jury having a freak off in New York and taking the drug GHB and blacking out, going into what she called a G-hole. She said she came to and was naked in a bathtub, and Combs and a man named Dave were freaking out. Ventura also described a time on a flight where she traded her seat to get away from Combs, but he found his way to her and showed her videos of the freak-offs, threatening to release them if he left her. I want to bring in Rich Schoenstein. He is a trial attorney, and he has been following the Sean Combs trial very closely. How do you think that Cassie Ventura's testimony?
How long, bro? I don't know how long this lady went through this shit, but at the end of the day, yeah, she was a part of it. She was orchestrating this shit. Now, I don't know why she trying to put it on Diddy, you know what I'm telling you, but she was the one calling these people to pull up. Yeah, I ain't taking up for Diddy, though. I ain't taking up for him, but you telling me Diddy was watching niggas fuck you, and then he'll come behind the niggas and fuck them. Yeah, this shit right here. This sound like some goddamn Adam 22, some Pico, and some FDA type shit right here, bro. This, I'm telling y'all, this is what, hey, I wouldn't be surprised if after this No Jumper interview, yeah, them boys got a flick out. Yeah.
Is coming across so far, Rich. We only have transcripts.
Hey, them boys would do anything to get rich.
Is a relationship in which she was in love with a man who was then trying to get her or forcing her, coercing her, and that's part of the statute, to take part in these freak-offs. Exactly. And this entailed physical and verbal, emotional abuse when it didn't go the way he wanted it to.
Right. So, we only have the reports from the scene, which have been very helpful in kind of following this trial. Multiple people who were in that courtroom reporting as it goes. And it sounds like she's doing a pretty good job testifying. The reports are that she's well spoken, soft spoken, that she didn't look at Combs directly when she came into the court. So she's a little bit low key, which I think is the right look for this.
Yeah.
And the prosecution is using her expansively, not only as a witness about the abuse she suffered allegedly, but about the nature of his alleged criminal enterprise and the people under
lunch bowl
his
and juice so you can
command
eat it and some
all
chips.
sorts of other things. So she's covering an awful lot of ground. It's hard to know exactly how that's hitting the jurors.
One of the quotes from her was, when you really care about somebody and you're in love with them, you don't want to disappoint them. And she was talking about, participating in these freak offs.
Hold on, bro. Nah, Cassie, you can't. You was liking that shit. You can't. You was liking that shit. How we don't know that you the one that wanted all this stuff done to you? Like, come on, bro. If you didn't like it, you didn't have to participate. Yeah, fuck all that. Now it seemed like you trying to make it seem like you only participating because you had a movie coming out and you felt like you had a lawsuit. Nah, you did this shit too many times and for years. Nah, you liked it, this shit. Nah, hell nah, Cassidy. You wanted that shit to happen to you. That's crazy. Nah, this hoe is nasty.
And so she's wiping
That
away
nigga's
tears
nasty
as she
too.
says this, according to the reports coming out of the courtroom and according to the transcripts. So she's describing, there's a dynamic here between her and Combs. There's an age difference. There's a power difference. Obviously, he's one of the most powerful people in the entertainment industry. She says she's in love with him. She gets roped into these freak offs.
Hold on, bro. And then her husband is sitting in the courtroom. Her husband is sitting in the courtroom. So after hearing this about your wife, you've been at the highs, kissing on her, licking on her. You don't tell her, and she had multiple meats in her mouth, multiple meats in her butt, multiple meats in her vagina. Yeah, she just been having a goddamn meat fest. And you over there goddamn kissing her and licking on her and shit. Yeah, man, these niggas nasty than a motherfucker. And then she was letting random niggas get some of it. Like she was, man, if you gotta go on Craigslist and find some sex, yeah. These people went on Craigslist to find some sex.
We saw the video. The video plays for the hotel video with the beating, plays for the jury. That's got to be pretty powerful stuff for a jury to see that video and then listening to Cassie talk about this.
Yeah, the video is really shock and awe, and I understand the prosecution wanting to get that video out there at the outset of this trial.
The video could have been part of the role play.
There's really no way around
Cassidy
that.
probably told that nigga, "Hey man, do this to me."
Complicated. They're in a long-term relationship.
It when people beat.
She says she loves him. It sounds like maybe he loves her.
Makes me get
There's
more
some behavior that
I like it when you grab my hair.
It might be consensual, but Anjanette, it is 2025, so we understand now that things like power are important in a relationship, and that there can be abuse in a relationship, even if there is love, even if there is some consent, you can still find that there is abuse. This is at its core a basic domestic abuse case, and that's what the jury has to parse here.
Right. Is this domestic violence?
Yeah.
Even though maybe some of this was consensual at times, obviously there's domestic violence here, but is it sex trafficking? And that's the federal crime that he is charged with. She says, I just felt pretty horrible about myself. I felt disgusting. I felt humiliated. She said his eyes would go black. The version of him I was in love with was no longer there. But but when does it cross the line into coercion and sex trafficking? And I guess they're going to talk about going across state lines, taking her across state lines. They would both find these sex workers together on Craigslist and things like that. So when does it turn into sex trafficking?
All right.
Well, I think
now hold on. Now I know y'all heard that she said they were both. So if they both did this shit, why is only one nigga charged? Nah, this shit ain't right. This shit ain't right. Cause if I know how to listen. And they will both find these people. So one nigga shouldn't be charged. Both of their ass should be charged. Her motherfucking ass need to be locked up too. Real talk. I wouldn't be surprised if goddamn it in a few goddamn days shit they have a warrant out for her arrest or some shit. Cause that's gonna be wrong, bro. Even though that man is nasty, even though that man is bisexual, you know what I'm telling you, they both participated in this shit. So they both should be guilty of the crime. Yeah, not just one person.
In the sex trafficking, when you're bringing in prostitutes across state lines and paying them for their services, that is sex trafficking. Or if you're bringing her to another place for her to have sexual acts with other people, that in theory is sex trafficking. But that's a really good point. There's clearly domestic abuse here, but it has to go up another level to be sex trafficking. And then it's got to go up another level to be racketeering. That's where the government's case becomes more complicated and more difficult.
There's another quote. If I just looked a certain way that he didn't like, maybe I was a brat or something. Like he would just let me know I needed to fix my face or watch my mouth. Those were the things that were said in the relationship quite often. Fix your face,
that nigga
watch your
Pico
mouth.
Happy, he didn't call him a dummy. And then Pico
these
said,
are all
I got this dumbass nigga on the
domestic
side of
violence. And maybe that is part of what
happy than a motherfucker.
The government is going to argue that yes, there was domestic violence quite clearly, but this is part of the coercive portion of the sex trafficking.
Right. It's not domestic violence. He had a bad night and he beat her in a hotel. Right. Nobody should be judged perhaps by their worst night. But this is a pattern of activity. This is fundamentally control of another human being and control over all aspects of her life, her career, her dress, her makeup, who she could talk to and when, what she could do, where she would go, who she had sex with, what kind of sex she had. This is what they're trying to show here is just pervasive control over her life by Sean Combs, and frankly, pervasive control by him over all aspects of his.
Nah, hell nah. Because at the end of the day, she was leaving, going home to her apartment, and coming back. So once you can get away, it wasn't like he kidnapped this lady. Nah, nigga, he'll let the hoe leave, and that hoe will come back. Like, we gonna do it again. Let's do it again. Okay, when we go out of town to this spot, I'm gonna get all the people and we're gonna do. Nah, she was participating in this shit, man. She was the mastermind probably behind this shit. Y'all better stop playing, man. Yeah, I hear how y'all talking. Yeah, it's like y'all trying to get Diddy locked up. Yeah, Diddy ass probably need to be in jail because he like getting his butt played with and he like playing with other men's butt. So he can have a field day down there. But at the end of the day, this bitch like to be peed on. Yeah, she like cum in her mouth. Yeah, she like sucking dick. So her ass need to be in jail too. Yeah, fuck that, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all trying to keep this all
business and personal life.
Like this bitch ain't running it.
She talked about let's go back to the video from the hallway of the hotel. She said, when I chose to leave, I grabbed what I could and I got out, and Sean followed me into the hallway before the elevators and grabbed me up, threw me on the ground, kicked me, tried to drag me back to the room. He took my stuff. They're basically saying, I mean, in that video, when you watch
that nigga Pico on some Diddy shit, man. Pico over there on
treating
some
her
Diddy
like
shit,
his property.
Dog.
Dragging her back to the room. I mean, it's a pretty shocking thing. Does the video alone show, prove part of the sex trafficking charge, or does it show domestic violence? That's going to be that's the question the jury is going to have to answer.
Yeah, to me, the video alone shows domestic violence. The video alone does not show trafficking. It does not show racketeering. The video alone is him beating his longtime girlfriend, which is horrible, which I assume the jury will react to. But it doesn't prove every element of every count of these claims.
It would be interesting to, look at that jury. You and I are not in there looking at this jury, but this has to be powerful to hear from Cassie Ventura. And what do you think of the government calling her so early on, Rich? I mean, day 2 and day 3 of the trial, they're calling who is basically their star witness in this case. Did you think that was unusual that they called her so early on?
No, I didn't think it was unusual. I thought it was a perfectly reasonable strategy move.
Say no.
You want to open strong. You want to come out of the prosecution with some really strong
he want to join the party.
And you also want to close strong. We always talk about primacy and recency. We beat that to death in these conversations, but that's what you want to do. There's truth to it. So they wanted to come out strong. And not only is she the best evidence of abuse, but she also, again, she covers such a broad array of topics that are at issue in this case because she was with him for 10 years. She knows about the way he treated her, but she also knows about his life and his business and the alleged criminal enterprise. So you have a witness like that. And by the way, she's 8 months pregnant, so we got to get her on the stand soon, right? And also, if I'm the government, I sort of want to get these victims, I want to get their testimony in before any odd changes. So I would be in a little bit of a rush to do that. And she's pregnant, and she covers a lot of ground, and it's a good start to the case. Makes total sense to me.
Well, we will keep a close eye on it. It's powerful testimony for sure. Rich Schoenstein.
Nah, hell no, man. This shit right here. Yeah, I don't. It seems like the government probably lose this one. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. The government probably lose this one. Yeah, for real. Because at the end of the day, she called the people. Yeah, she called. Yeah. She was on Craigslist looking for him. She the one told him to pull up and shit. So if anybody gonna be charged, goddamn it, y'all gotta charge her. How the fuck y'all gonna charge Diddy just because she said that goddamn Diddy paid him? Nah, hell nah. She can be lying. Yeah, what's up for Show TV, man? This shit crazy, man. Man, that nigga Diddy was getting other niggas cum rubbed on his chest, rubbed on his nipples. Man, this bitch say she sucked so much dick. Yeah, Cassidy say she sucked so much dick, bro. She had sores in her mouth. Yeah, this bitch done had more urine infections than anybody in goddamn history. This bitch was drinking piss. I'm talking about, man, hey, yeah, cuz. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Because this shit right here is crazy work. Yeah. Man, this shit, I ain't never heard no shit like this a day in my life, bro. Yeah, I thought this shit only happened on movies. I don't even think I seen a movie with shit happen. I'm new to some shit like this. I didn't know people was out here in the world doing no shit like this. Yeah, I'm just a nigga from them apartments, man. Shout out to Mo3 for making them apartments. That's all. I'm just a nigga from them apartments. Yeah. Oh, shit. Well, hey, look. Just know, if Show Your Love go to jail, it's going to be for soliciting. Yeah. Yeah. Women. Yeah, if they lie and said I paid any man, they a motherfucking lie. It's gonna be for women. You're goddamn right. Mm-hmm. And hey, what's up, OGK? And they better not never have no white. I'm only playing black bitches. Yeah, that's another thing. I ain't gonna pay no Mexican, no white woman. I'm paying big booty black bitches, and they shit gotta be real. Yeah, no BBLs. Won't no bitch with no BBL get no money from me. Yeah, OGK in the motherfucking building. Hey, this shit right here is crazy. Yeah, man, hold on, man. And for anybody who knew shit like this was happening and y'all ain't tell the laws, y'all some real motherfuckers. Oh shit. Man, hold on, bro. I still can't get past the part this bitch say she was sucking so much dick she had sores in her mouth. Yeah, I didn't know you can get sores in your mouth for sucking dick. Yeah, that sounds like some other shit. Yeah, they need to make that hoe go take some tests. That hoe need all type of STD tests performed. Yeah, because that don't sound like no goddamn. Nah, y'all tried to make that shit sound like it wasn't what it's supposed to be. Nah, that bitch got syphilis in the mouth, herpes in the mouth. Yeah, she got something that got to do with sex in her mouth. I know when her husband heard that shit, he was like, man, I've been kissing this bitch all in her mouth and she didn't even tell me. Yeah, he need to go put a lawsuit on her because now you got it in your mouth. Yeah, man, this shit. Man, hold on, man. Oh, man. I don't know what to say, man. Hey, we're gonna watch that Tory Lane shit next. But yeah, I told y'all I was gonna get y'all 2 hours in on this shit. So man, I'm wrong for laughing. Y'all let me know, man. If y'all ain't hit that like button, man, go on turn us up on them likes, man. For real, turn us up on them goddamn likes. Just let me know if I'm wrong for laughing, man. I don't think so, man. I don't think I'm wrong for goddamn laughing. Yeah, just know at my freak mix, it ain't gonna be nothing but pussy, weed, and alcohol. Yeah. So y'all come fuck with Show You Love. We gonna have pussy, weed, and alcohol. And when I say y'all, I mean the pussy. Yeah, we ain't talking about no niggas. Yeah, ain't no niggas invited, just pussy. Yeah. Yeah, if you ain't got no pussy, you can't get through the door, nigga. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. So whenever y'all see me on the news, y'all gonna be like, that nigga show said he was gonna be on the news. Yeah, goddamn right. I'm gonna walk down the street and find my victims though. I ain't getting on no Craigslist. I'm gonna be finding my victims at the motherfucking club, allegedly. Hold on. Let me say that. My moderator's not in here right now. Allegedly, I'm gonna find my victims at the club or on the street. Yeah, I would not be going on Craigslist looking for no bitches. Hey, what's going down, Sir Black? What's the motherfucking deal, bro? Hold on real quick. Let me pull this Tory Lane shit up. It seemed like Tory Lane about to get his ass out of jail. Yeah, they got his father talking and shit. That's what's up, though. That's fucked up. That nigga went to jail for some shit he ain't do. Yeah, that's fucked up. Shit, I done went to jail for some shit I ain't do. I need to talk to Trump and get my holy record erased. Yeah, I pled guilty to that shit because they told me if I didn't, they was gonna give me more time. So yeah, man, I just pled guilty to it. Yeah, I was threatened. Yeah, I was threatened that if I didn't sign for this time right now, I was gonna get more added on to it. Yeah, we up in here, bro. And they say that nigga been in jail too long. Yeah, that nigga shit, that's fucked up. Hold on, let me rewind this shit so we can keep from the beginning.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming out and
Oh, what's up with it?
Man, what's going down, G?
Man, chilling.
Man,
Good
same
morning,
shit.
my boy.
Man, shit, nigga, fresh off, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I had to come get some content in, man.
That's what's up. You got that third shift?
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'll be fucking with too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I've been watching about the last 10, 15 minutes. So yeah,
Okay.
a little bit.
Shit,
Yeah.
you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Did your research on none of this shit?
Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of it. I've been doing
Okay.
talking about a little bit. But from what I've seen, it just looked like he a freak. So, he just he just go both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't see the part where the racketeering and the pimping coming in. I don't see that. You know, that's what they're supposed to be trying to prove. They didn't already prove he a freak. He go both ways. We know that, but they ain't prove he pimping though.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Hell nah.
But
Hell nah.
one thing for sure, them some kinky motherfuckers though.
Yeah. No bullshit. That nigga say they'll use like 10 bottles in a session.
Yeah. Shit.
I ain't never heard of no shit like that.
Them motherfuckers sliding around like they're at a water park.
Shit.
Them motherfuckers sliding around like they're at a water park, dog. That's crazy. I ain't never used no motherfucking baby oil.
Nah, hell nah. No baby oil or no lube. You know what I'm telling you? My mama.
You gotta lose some use. You gotta use lube. She don't really want it.
No bullshit.
Straight up. You ain't peeking that wetness, pimping. Hell no. You about to get in that Tory Lane shit?
Yeah, I'm just about to go and just watch what his father had to say. You know what I'm telling you?
But shit, I'm on your channel. Do your thing, man.
Man, that's a bet. That's a bet, G. Let's see what he got to say, man.
good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming out and lending your cameras to the world. We appreciate you being here. My name is Sunstar Peterson, well known as the father of Tory Lanez, but his family affectionately knows him as Daystar Peterson. This may seem not even to matter today, but it does to me. The reason why he bears the name Daystar is because I was scheduled to speak in a conference in Washington, D.C.
Good morning.
Back in the early 2000s. Back in the late 90s. My wife and I stayed in a hotel across the river in Northern Virginia. I was up praying before that conference that I was supposed to speak at that evening. As I paced back and forth in my hotel suite praying, I began to quote the scripture from 2 Peter chapter 1, and it states,
man, this nigga sound like he on some Martin Luther King type shit.
Man, for real. It's how he had a dream.
But that nigga, hey, this shit crazy.
For you would do well to take heed as unto a light shining in a dark place until the day dawns and the day star arises in your heart. I didn't know whether it was a boy or girl in my late wife's womb. But I heard the Holy Spirit said to me, that is the name of your child. That's why he bears that name today. Now we're standing in the United States of America, land of the free and the home of the brave. I have watched from afar, being a Canadian. I have watched as presidents innumerable and other officials place their hand on the Bible and swear a sacred oath to uphold justice, to uphold truth, because that's what justice demands. So before I go any further, based on the courtroom that I stood in 508 days or so ago and heard my son convicted, is a court in the federal reality of things that also holds the Bible higher than judges. And so I'm going to pray a very short prayer before I get started here today. I'm going to.
Yeah, man, it seemed like he trying to say, God damn it, them people got on the stand and lied on his son.
Hey, one thing for sure, he was standing on this when it happened. When the verdict was announced, he was standing on his same business. Remember, he came out calling everybody out, jading them out and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he been standing on his business since day one.
And then they used the Bible, goddamn it, to lie on his goddamn son. Yeah, that sound like what he's saying.
Man, speaking of the Bible, how can you worship the devil, be known for worshiping the devil, and then with the time when you in the bull, then you show up to the courthouse with the Bible, though? That's crazy. That's nasty work right there.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, we doing all that wrong. As soon as they get in trouble, they run to the Bible.
Nah, facts. They done got in trouble and now they want to be in prayer call. They go.
Yeah. Well, we been doing all this bullshit, disregarding God. Now when you get caught, now God first now. No.
Nah, facts, man. Cool, man.
What you think about this situation here?
Man, I tell you the truth, this is my first time actually you know what I'm saying, looking into it and hearing something about it, because, you know, they said, I guess some new evidence came out and shit that I heard yesterday.
Yeah.
But shit, you know, if this shit true, shit, I think that boy about to get out of jail on niggas, man.
Yeah, he definitely should. If that shit true. What the security guard say, the chick fired off the shots.
Mm-hmm.
He smacked the gun and the gun went off a couple more times. So that's what really happened. Yeah, he definitely need to be free. And
damn, who smacked the gun? Who they say smacked the gun?
The security guard. Remember, that's what the big key that was gonna get Tory off, was the security guard. Remember, the security guard went missing the whole trial.
He sure did. Now I remember that part.
Yeah,
I remember that
whole
part.
trial, and they were saying that he was the key person that knew everything, and he was you know, he was cooperating up until it was time to get on the stand, and he just went ghost. And I guess he just finally came back out a couple of days ago and, you know, finally admitted what happened. But yeah, that's crazy if that's what really happened.
No bullshit. This shit.
In the spirit of when Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God, stood before Pontius Pilate.
Yeah,
Pontius
amen.
Said, why do you not
amen,
speak?
G. Like
do you not know that I have the power to crucify you or to let you go free? It was only one of the times that Jesus ever spoke. He said, you would not have power over me unless God Almighty gave it to you today. And I have come to bear witness of the truth. Okay. Upon which Pontius Pilate replied, what is truth? That question was never answered in Pilate's judgment hall. But I answer it for you today because Jesus Christ himself told us what the truth was. Truth is not a philosophy. It's not an ideology. It's not a doctrine. And it certainly is not a religion. Truth is a person. His name is Jesus Christ, who said, I am the way, the truth, that leads you to life. Father, upon the basis of your word today that this nation was founded upon, I ask that every ear that needs to be opened, including the ear of the governor of the state of California, Gavin Newsom, I'm even asking today that in the midst of Mr. Trump's busy schedule as president of the United States, that this would come into his hearing. And so, Father, I ask you today, by your Spirit, because you're the only reason why my son is yet alive, have your way, and let this be glorifying your name. I thank you for it in Jesus' name. Amen. So my name is Sunstar Carlisle Peterson. I come to you today in the capacity of an apostle of Jesus Christ. A word from the first century in our times, it would simply mean ambassador of Christ. So when I stand before you, I don't stand here to speak my own words. I represent a kingdom, and I am under authority to speak only what God allows. First and foremost, I really do want to thank you again, the press corps, and all of you who have vlogs and channels on YouTube or wherever you stream from. Thank you so much for being here. I would like to thank, in fact, all of those who identify with the name Umbrella.
Man, this nigga ain't even got to the point yet. This nigga up here preaching, bro.
Hey, this why you do the shit that we do on Sunday, bro. This why
he
we
about
do
to get him a church.
See, people. I don't want to take no time on your channel. This your channel real quick. I just want to say this.
Nah,
man,
do your thing. Do your thing.
A lot of people thinking that we make fun of God when we do the church. No, we make fun of dudes like him, crooked ass pastors. What the fuck is he talking about?
No bullshit.
Man, dude, it's all right to be religious. It's all right to have a higher power. It's all right to have a belief. To the people that believe, you ain't got to sell God to them.
Mm-hmm.
You are trying to sell religion, dog. Talk about what the situation is, the details. You said the whole prayer and didn't say nothing about this man coming home. What is he doing?
It seems like he's trying to use Jesus to get his son free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But I mean, stop. Go ahead, man.
Oh, nah, man, because shit, the nigga ain't saying nothing, bro. It's like this nigga trying to get him a church. Like, shit, he might as well be, what they call it, the bishop. He need him a first lady, goddammit.
Yeah, that would sound like, he sound like Bishop Lamont that time.
Oh, shit, man. He say what they gonna do to the judge is the question for putting this man in jail knowing the truth. Nah, that's a good question, bro. Especially if the judge knew about this shit and still locked him up.
One thing for sure, that system work together, so ain't nothing gonna happen to that judge. All the judge gotta do is say he don't know, because judge go based off evidence. So if that evidence was never presented, the judge can just say he didn't know. That's all he can do. And they can't say that he knew because it wasn't never presented to him. So that's how he gonna get out of that. But he right. Yeah. He right what he's saying, but yeah, that system work together. They ain't not gonna let nothing happen to that judge.
So look, check game. Did the body go and say where he was at, or he haven't brought that up yet?
I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw part of it when he was saying what happened. So I don't know why he was hiding out or none of that. I don't know that there. That's a good question. I'm not even about to make an assumption on that one. I just know he was hiding out and he ended up popping out.
So they got the video on here with the bodyguard?
No, they just got his testimony. I guess he just came out and said what really happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, 378? Anonymous say, not gonna lie, I wouldn't listen to what he was saying. Shit, he wasn't saying nothing. He was praising the Lord.
That shit was nothing. I'm telling you, that's why I do church, man, because these people is crazy. These people is crazy. This man say a damn word. I wanted to hear what he was gonna say. You should kept playing that shit.
Oh shit, that's a bet. That's a bet. Shit, nah, facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, facts. Shit.
I want to do
This
some
shit right
reaction.
here crazy.
Crazy. I'm just not seeing this too, so this shit new to me too.
I say shit, they got that nigga father speaking, so we
As
gonna
one
listen
umbrella.
to it.
It was actually launched so that my family
Hey, make sure y'all
would
hit
not
that
just be
like
the
button
ones
when y'all come
benefiting
through the door,
from
man.
whatever fame or fortune, but so that all people, always, anywhere that need a shelter could come under that umbrella. That's the reason why it was launched by Daystar's brother initially, who is known as Wolfgang Peterson. So I thank all of you who have always been an encouragement to us, who have stood with us. Those of you standing here today with Free Tory t-shirts. Jano, can I have that t-shirt right there, please? Those of you who are wearing these and remembering this person, because I want you to understand that from the beginning of this, I stood as far back as 2021, and I watched where a spin doctor for the NBA, now high-powered attorney out of New York, Alex Spiro, ran a campaign to turn my son into a monster in the eyes of the world. At that point in time, God said to us, there is a time to be silent and there's a time to speak. We chose to be silent. And now we've been silent for way too long. The hour demands that we speak. One of the reasons why I stood silent is because I trusted in God, but I also did not want any blowback to affect my son, who was sitting in the belly of the beast. That's why I chose not to speak at that time. I am his father, and that is the second capacity in which I stand before you today as the spokesperson and mouthpiece for my family. Tory has 7 brothers and sisters. He has 5 brothers. He makes up the 5, I'm sorry, and there are 3 sisters. So today I would like to share a few things with you as well. I want to dispel a few rumors because I've been asked to by my son.
Hey, who that is? Who that is, G?
Remember when Devin Haney got his ass whooped and his daddy went around doing all that talking? That's who he remind me of, man.
Oh, shit.
You remember that when Ryan Garcia took them steroids? He got caught.
Uh-huh.
And the daddy went on that field with them buff. He had the buffs on that time.
That nigga Sir Black say I'm lost. Shit, I'm lost too, because I'm thinking he gonna talk about the case. This nigga about to go into family matters and
oh man.
he about to prove to how he got 4 boys and 3 girls. How this has affected the family.
Man.
Yeah, I get, man, shit. We gonna keep it going, shit. Because this nigga funny.
Yeah. Daystar, aka Tory Lanez.
I bet when the camera cut off, nigga, this nigga be cussing and all types of shit.
Daystar does not have a drinking problem. He does not have a drinking problem, and that was not the reason why this situation happened.
Me one
he was not out on the yard at it was about 6:30 in the morning, and cells were just opened for them to be able to go out to breakfast. On the Thursday prior to this incident, I was called by him, and I was told of the impending threat. And my family and I huddled and did what we always do. We prayed. We get together every single day and we pray. Sometimes it is twice per day. Wherever we are in the world, at a certain time, We're on our phones and we are
Hey,
praying.
let me know when you want to
pray for
pause.
him.
I'm about to call my
We
baby
pray
mama real
for
quick and
you.
check on her and the baby.
Because our mandate is not about violence. We're not here for vendetta. We're not here for any of those things. My son, as I stood with him in the hospital room on the first day, my wife being present, said, "Dad, I'm not holding any animosity against this guy. I don't want to take any action against him. Whatever the system does, the system does." But that is his stance, and that is our stance. Might I go a little bit further? Because this will not be the first time I've said this publicly. I bear Megan Thee Stallion no ought at all. In fact, we have prayed for her on many occasions in our times of prayer. So this monster that Alex Spiro tried to create, and when I stood in the courtroom on that day and heard a corrupt prosecutor dismiss the fact that so many people, it was overwhelming the amount of people that sent letters to their office and were called to testify before the courts as they were considering sentence, which had already been decided. And the judge blatantly showed on that day that it really didn't matter what anybody said. It was supposed to be a forum in which it would be decided based on all the extenuating circumstances, etc. But it had already been decided behind closed doors. It's so funny that there is indeed a woman who has made it her life's mission to be the whip in the press or on the vlogs. I'm not even going to call her name right now, but those who know. Everything that has to do with Tory Lanez, I believe that she is in some way compensated to spread these narratives. And so before the sentence was read in court, she already knew. That's really interesting to me. She already knew because she had discussed it with others, not knowing that it would come back to us. God is my witness. So moving right along, Daystar did not suffer superficial wounds. He was stabbed 14 times, 5 times in his back, 1 under his left cheekbone. In fact, his jaw was open. He was stabbed twice in the back of his head.
What's the deal, Hines?
Rest in his torso, arms, and in his chest. It may seem sensational, but thankfully, like Dr. King, it was close to his heart, but did not penetrate.
Damn, they fucked him up, huh?
Yeah, I think, me personally, I'm not sure, but I think that's why dude came out, because he felt guilty after hearing him get stabbed up, because he had to be airlifted up out of there. His lung had collapsed and everything.
Damn, no shit.
Yeah. So I think that's probably why dude came out. He felt guilty after that. Like, man, this dude doing time, and now he getting stabbed up for some shit he ain't do. I think that's why dude ended up coming out. Honestly, that's my honest opinion. I don't know for sure if that's confirmation, but that's just what I think. Because, I mean, it don't make no other sense for him to come. I mean, he been sitting that long, and then the day he gets stabbed up, the following day, we get the statement. So, yeah, that's what it seemed like. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, see, I swear I've been hearing about it though. I've been hearing different people talk about it. Then I heard Rack 100 say something about it. I got something coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop that shit in a little bit, like around probably about 9 o'clock. I'm gonna make sure that shit drop though. But other than that, this my first time just looking into it, just hearing him talk about it and shit.
Yeah.
That shit. And they say the nigga on his cheek, in his head, and his back. Like, damn, was it more than one person? They was fucking him up.
It was one dude, though. It was a lifer.
Damn.
He'll dude had life already. But I guess he was known for poking up.
Yeah, shit. It's like he was trying to get his rank up. Go take out a nigga.
Yeah, for real.
Damn,
Yeah.
that shit ain't funny, but that's fucked up.
Yeah. So that's what I think, man.
Yeah, man, that nigga about that shit. He should be getting released though. Shit, how long they gonna hold that nigga in that motherfucker?
Shit, he should be getting out when he get out the hospital. That's what I think. He shouldn't have to go back. Shit.
Mhm. At the end of the day, man, I'm paying attention now though. So shit, we'll see how the process is when you not guilty and shit. How they'll still hold you and prolong this shit to what goddamn it they want something to happen to your ass and
Man, they ain't gonna prolong locking that ass up, but
but letting you go, shit.
shit. Hell no.
Hey, since we talking about this, bro, it's another video out to where the feds had let a nigga out, and then next thing you know, a couple of weeks later, he had to turn this up back in. Talk about they made a mistake.
Oh, I ain't see that. Oh, damn.
I gotta find that shit and I'll play that shit later on though. But yeah, that shit was crazy. I'm talking about he been locked up for like 20-something years, probably. Nigga had like a crack case or some shit. And I guess under one of them new laws, they said he was gonna be able to get released. And shit, they released him, but they say they released him too early. So shit, they made him turn himself back in. And shit, I guess now he waiting to be released again.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And they say somebody sent the kite. He say
Yeah.
facts. Even when the government wrong, they feel like they right.
Mm-hmm.
He said them people playing in your face with your freedom. Nah, for real.
Yeah, for real.
We're gonna listen.
Go
We're
ahead.
gonna listen to what should we call this nigga, bishop or pastor? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, one of the two. I'm gonna go Bishop at Tim because Tory Rich.
After that, he was being rushed to a facility nearby in a vehicle in which he said, and I quote, "Dad, I thought it was my last."
Look how the motherfucker
And
looking
having
at
made my
him.
peace with God, I said, "Okay,
Yeah, they like, damn, this nigga
is
still
this how it's
talking.
supposed to end for me?"
Look at the
God
way
said,
he
"No." God told him, "Do not give up."
I've been watching that shit the whole time.
On which he turned to the attending officers
And look at the
and he
chick.
said, "You must get me to
Jackie.
wherever is the closest place that I can get to. I'm bleeding out here." He didn't even know his lungs had collapsed. All he knows is that he couldn't breathe. He could hardly speak. Upon which the officer turned around and looked at him and said, "Nah, we got to take him. He has to be airlifted." And thankfully, to God be the glory, he was airlifted. I want to report to you that I am very thankful to all of the attending nurses, doctors in that facility. They have done an amazing job in their professional capacity. I would also like to publicly say thank you to the COs, the correctional officers that we have seen around him. In fact, these guys have been nothing but kind to him. The system is one thing, but guess what? There are people who work in the system, and some of them still have hearts.
Hey, what's going down?
I'm just listening to this dude, man. He got to be a preacher or a bishop, dog. I'm with you, dog. That's all. Go ahead.
Some of them still have a conscience.
Oh,
so as I'm winding down today, I would like to report to all of you who care about Daystar Peterson, the artist Tory Lanez, around the world, doing remarkably. I was told yesterday, because they had already taken out the tubes that were draining the fluids from his lungs. They had already taken them out by the time my wife and I got there. And I was told by the nurse, in his particular condition, normally he would have Sorry, they would have had to leave those tubes in at least a couple more days. But yesterday they took him out because they said he is recovering remarkably. All that is left is for the healing of the wounds. So thank you for all the prayers that have gone up sincerely on behalf of Daystar and my family. We are truly grateful. But this is not over.
Hey, how much you think he paid for this? Because I think that nigga had to pay these people to come out to listen to this shit right here.
He had to. This shit is here. I don't even know what the fuck this is, man. I don't even know what to call it. What's this motherfucker? Dr. King had a dream. This motherfucker got some thoughts. Is what it is. What they call him, Martin X.
This nigga having a service, nigga, right now.
Huh?
He having service right now, bro. This nigga actually having service.
Yeah, for real. I don't trust a motherfucker lick their lips like that a lot. I don't trust them, dog. They be full of shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna have to reach out to the homie so we can do a service day on Sunday, man. Shit. He promoting this shit well than a motherfucker.
You got to bring him in.
Oh shit.
I'm about to hit his IG at them.
He promoting this shit well, man.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna be lying to him. Like, man, I like how you preached outside the courthouse that day. We need you to come to the show. He just don't know, nigga. This shit for comedy like a motherfucker. I'm gonna need you to come to the show, man, and bless the show one time.
Yeah, we're gonna piss you off. You're gonna come in and try and preach that shit. We're like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah.
Now go ahead and do your thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm reaching out to every prayer warrior around the world who knows what Christ stands for. Please continue to stand with us.
That nigga wrote some shit down.
As I stated before, Daystar was not drunk on that morning. It was 6:30 in the morning. There was nothing like that. It was an unprovoked attack. I don't want to go into the details of how it went, although I know them, because it is too gory to be describing right now. And so as I close today, whatever has been needed to be said has been said. So as I close, I want to quote you, David, the king of Israel, who said, "You lead me beside still waters and you restore my soul. You lead me in the path of righteousness for your name's sake. And even if I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil."
Amen.
One of the officers turned to me yesterday and he said, "You would be so proud of your boy. He has been in here and he has been praying." I got there to the hospital the first day, and typical Daystar, he was entertaining those officers. They were laughing. They were just, and he said, "Dad, it only hurts to laugh." But something broke my heart yesterday. When towards the end of our visit, he said, "Dad, why is it that my life has to go through so
and they
many
say a whole lot of nothing.
why
No
do
bullshit.
I have to experience this?" And that's the note that I want to close on.
Man, look at old girl. She want to say shut
That
the
this
fuck up
person
so
they've
bad.
been trying to paint as a monster, that they were so
Look at our
scared when all of those testimonies came in.
Keep
People
blinking.
I did not even know that he had
Yeah.
secretly done things for.
Look at Big
This
Boy.
is a guy, he would
ready
do
to
things
say
and
he
not
done
even
it?
tell anybody. And one young lady called me
My
and said,
legs hurting, goddamn.
"I was struggling. I was diagnosed bipolar. I was struggling. My children said your son offered to pay my rent for 1 year while I could recover." The prosecution at the trial, when all of those testimonies came in and said, "Oh my God, you think that we were here to hand out the Nobel Peace Prize?" And that's how he dismissed it. But as I said on the court steps that day, God records all of it. And I know that my son will have justice. I lastly would like to reach out via this medium to say to the governor of the state of California, sir, it is in your hand to do something about this. You have the power and the means to examine the evidence that has been presented even to the courts. This is a travesty of justice. And to allow my son to go back into that same situation, a kid that when he went to prison, one of the things he has done so far is through his music to open up the cases of over 467 people through his Hands of God project to help families who can't even pay for justice on behalf of their loved ones. There was a post showed up on YouTube recently, a young man saying, I'd like to thank Tory Lanez. I would like to thank Unite the People. I'd like to thank all of them for allowing me to be able to be taken off of 4 life sentences.
Damn.
I'm sorry? Plus, like, I don't even understand that kind of math. How do you say to a human being whose lifespan is 70, 80, plus 74 years, 4 life sentences plus 74. This is who Daystar is, not what they've tried to make you think he is. He never stops seeking to help people, even from behind the prison walls. Governor Newsom, you have the power to bring my son home, and for all of the reasons that went before I even ascended this podium. Sir, you are a family man. You also have children. Please take a moment and look at your child and ask yourself what you would be doing if the evidence was so overwhelming. Would you think that this man should be free because he's innocent? I hope you do. And I hope you do what you need to do. God bless you all. Thank you so much for being patient with me.
Welcome back in here too.
Yeah, that shit right there, man.
Video.
What you say?
How long was that video?
I think 20 minutes, bro. Like 23 minutes or some shit like that.
18 minutes of nothing. Man, that motherfucker out there trying to shine, man. I'm telling you, man, that reminds me of Haney Daddy, dog. Haney Daddy love that camera.
I think that was his moment right there. He said, man, I got to put on for God. I got to put on for Jesus. I'm telling you, I got to get that mega church that I've been wanting.
For real. I'm trying to give that with TD Jakes.
No bullshit.
That was crazy. Yeah, that wasn't nothing but an audition right there.
Yeah, facts. I'm
That's
pretty
all
sure his phone blowing up talking about, brother, can we invite you to the Life of Christ Baptist? We want you to come preach one Sunday.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he came up off of that one.
I ain't gonna lie to you, that nigga made me believe everything he was talking about.
He sold it to you.
Yeah, that nigga sold it. I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming through. Real talk. Appreciate your support and your engagement. Thank you so much.
Shouts out to you. That's wild.
Nah, for real, man. But yeah, man, that shit, it seemed like shit.
So what you think about the whole situation from what you heard?
Man, I think they need to go and get that nigga a bun or, you know what I'm saying, let him go. But he don't need to be up in that motherfucker.
Nah, not after getting poked up like that.
Nah, he do not need to be up in that motherfucker. Nigga, man.
So,
what you gonna say?
Let me ask you this. So if it's true that he didn't do what the security guard said, that he didn't do that, Do you think something should happen to Meg or the other chick?
Man, shit. Whoever the one responsible for it, shit. I guess shit. They need to take responsibility for it, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think nothing gonna happen to him though.
Shit. I don't rush jail on nobody, but
I don't wish on nobody. No, I don't wish on nobody, but y'all sat there and clearly lied on this man, knowing good well he ain't do it.
this man freedom took him away, and he was saying he was innocent the whole time. But Megan wrong than a motherfucker though for you even saying that man. I kind of felt like she was on some bullshit anyway though, cause shit, nigga, she was fucking a nigga and shit.
He was in both.
Yeah, he was fucking her friend too. So shit, she probably was just. Y'all know them females, bro. When they get mad, they get evil than a motherfucker and try to hurt you the worst. And that's one of the hurts, nigga, that they cause, nigga, by putting the laws on you.
And see what people gotta realize is Meg is famous. At that time, she appeared. If to be hitting your friend that's not famous and your friend just as bad as you, that's gonna make you feel some type of way.
Nah, facts.
Feel some type of way because you feel like you supposed to have all the attention. Everybody in the room supposed to want you when your people around. But she, motherfucker, hitting your friend and she just as bad as you. You like, damn.
So, and then they in the same car with each other. He in the car with both of them, so he was on some player shit.
Yeah. He trying to see what the 3-piece talking about. That's what he was on, probably. Shit.
No bullshit. Yeah, this some crazy shit right here. Yeah, don't get that man up out of there.
And they said at that night he was in there. He was in the pool with Kylie Jenner, so that's what started it. So he was on some player shit that night.
Probably hitting both of them raw. Yeah, he going in. He in the pool, tearing her ass up.
Give that nigga head to lover.
Probably hitting both of them raw.
Yeah, give him a straight naked head to lover. You know how it go.
Yeah, baby say you fucking me raw and fucking my partner raw. Shit, real player like type shit, no bullshit.
For sure.
Damn, so the whole thing about this did okay. So the argument was about Meg finding out that her friend was fucking Tory Lane.
What it was is I guess they was all at the party, at the Kylie Jenner party. And I guess everybody was still leaving. I guess Tory had left with them, but he was trying to stay. So I guess they ended up going, getting him to go to the car. So I guess in the car, I don't know. I guess that's when they found out. I don't know if both of them trying to get with him. I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? But that's when the details get blurry. But yeah, they was in the car. That's when it all hell broke loose, and they got out, and that's when the shots and shit was fired or whatever, allegedly. But
yeah.
It all started because he was on some player shit, man. That's all what it boiled down to. You know what I mean?
So that must mean the homegirl was like, nah, nigga, this is my nigga. You know what I'm telling you, bitch, you got me fucked up, and she got to letting that bitch know my man.
I ain't letting nobody do if they had that man locked up for no reason. And the crazy thing about it is they ain't even cool no more.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's even wild.
So now we seen why Meg probably had the bitch around because she was gonna bust that too, but she didn't know she was gonna be the one to get bust.
Yeah, for sure. She damn. And then they started the dance bitch before he shot it. That shit was crazy. They actually said the man said dance bitch before he shot at dog allegedly. That's crazy. They put spice all on it and everything. They made it sound like he shot it. And she was going to bat saying he did it too.
No bullshit. Hey, shit. We got some new shit going on, man. That boy FDA done made it to no jumper.
For real?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he done made it to no jumper for getting his ass whooped.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm rocking out what you do your thing, man.
So I guess he on this type of shit.
Peanut gallery, bro. And then laughed about it. I call Adam a hoe. That nigga didn't get mad. You know why Adam don't get mad, bro? Why certain people in this world don't get mad when black people call them belligerent things, bro? Because Adam know, like, I'm gonna get out and drive my electric BMW, and this nigga is gonna go back to Houston, Texas, gotta work a job, and I can get to go make porn and sell my white pussy.
Pause that, man. Pause that. You know how dumb that sound?
Man, this is a dumb nigga, bro.
Dumb that sound? The motherfucker laugh at y'all because y'all keep bringing y'all dumb ass up there knowing that what the fuck he do.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the fuck he laughing at y'all. Y'all to see all these people get locked up on no jumper and you motherfuckers dying to get on that motherfucker. And then dying when your dumb ass get off of there.
And knowing that he worked with the feds.
Come on, man. So you think that's a big old deal getting on there? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Go ahead, man. My bad.
This shit, I like listening to this dumb nigga talk because he be talking about himself.
Yeah.
So I hope that interview, right, when y'all see the interview come out, or the parts that they want to drop to come out, oh, and they was laughing. All they said, oh, bro, FD's hilarious. He's funny. Yeah, it was like an audition. I already missed the movie premiere when I shouldn't have missed that movie premiere. Because I was in the fucking movie. Y'all want to talk about that weak ass song, what you call it? But a real H-Town rapper, but the hate be real and the love be fake. I'm not entertaining no more y'all bottom feeding ass motherfuckers, bro.
Hey, did you hear the dick song, bro?
Yeah.
What the fuck is I'm getting mad at?
He fired him.
Because the motherfuckers I'm arguing with,
Hey, video yet?
and that nigga asked me, say, bro, he's
Yeah. I played the video. You seen that motherfucker?
I was asleep. I got up, you know what I'm saying? I ain't see it. Nobody ain't even see it.
That's the bet, man. We'll go to that motherfucker.
When he done.
he said some type of proper term. You acting like because you got your life together that you're better than Brick Baby. Guess what I said, babe? I say, I am. I am.
How long?
What the fuck?
This nigga done already made it home. Shit, he was just out there yesterday. And this nigga already back at home. Yeah, that nigga ain't stay out there too long, goddammit. He went out there and did that interview and went back home.
Drove.
Yeah, and then he didn't even take his wife with him. Yeah, he went with Pico. Yeah, goddamn.
They said Pico was that damn still in the thing. It said Pico had him in his sweater.
What is you talking about? I am.
Nah, fact.
I'm not in my late 30s sitting in jail.
He dumb.
He trying to get me to talk about Nipsey. I said, I'm not talking about Nipsey out here. I just love Marathon Burger. The fuck? I talked about all them niggas. He tried to talk down on OG Percy. When he started trying to talk down on OG Percy, I started talking down on Lush. That's what made me start talking about Brick Baby and Lush. When he started talking about Percy. And ran his ass through them. He tried to get me to talk about Charleston White. And I told him, I'm not coming to no out-of-town platform to talk down on nobody in Texas. Whatever problem I got with Charleston White, I will do it on the Texas platform.
Okay. That's real nigga shit right
Sell
there.
out my ass, nigga. Yeah. They don't want real niggas. And y'all talking about, oh, big and big.
Hold on, did this nigga say sell out his ass?
Around here, man.
Big and
This
big.
podcast,
I say, yeah. Pico, do your thing. The fuck I need to sit up here solo, and for 5 fucking years, we've been going live together. But see, y'all get so caught up in the show, y'all get so caught up in the twist, y'all think that this shit is real between certain individuals, bro. That shit ain't real between you, man. Y'all don't want to hear the Bible shit. Y'all don't want, bro. And on my mama, it's like on my mama, I'm cool with coming home. I'm cool with coming home, driving Grubhub, doing security jobs because I don't want to be in the industry. Because once you get in the industry, you will sell your soul.
Man, what the fuck is this nigga
I
talking
didn't go
about?
to no jumper to sell my.
man, what the fuck is he talking about, man? So since he got his ass whooping, now he's a personality. What the fuck is going on, man? This shit is crazy.
My motherfucking soul. That's why motherfucking LA is beautiful, but it's lawless. Don't get caught in the twist in LA. You better know how to move. You better know how to move, nigga.
You see, you got up out of there quick, boy.
Now I'm gonna talk my motherfucking shit. Come on, bro. Nigga, they'll get on that hoe with no jump and they'll freeze. They'll freeze. They're too busy. They'll be too busy sucking bro dick.
Man, I wouldn't even get on that motherfucker.
They won't ask them none of the black questions. I asked them all the black questions.
You asked a white
I asked
man
them all the black questions. Believe me, I did.
Yeah, we gonna see.
I didn't go up there to be friendly. I didn't go up there to be, oh no, bro, I missed my family like a motherfucker yesterday. I didn't even have an appetite. But I know I had to eat for energy. But I didn't really have an appetite. Around about this time,
You
I
scared,
thought
man.
we'd be cooking dinner chilling, bro.
Yeah, he was nervous than a motherfucker.
I want some home cooked food, bro.
Nigga say he didn't have an appetite. That nigga was up there nervous than a motherfucker.
Motherfucker, heart was in his chest. Heart was in his stomach. I'm like, he was full from his heart in his stomach. Goddamn.
Like, damn, these niggas just saw me get my ass whooped, so they know I can't fight, man. I hope we can do business and I can make it back home without getting beat up again.
Man, because you know who he rode with. Ain't no motherfucking help.
Nah, hell no, Pico ain't gonna fight for him. These two niggas that's gonna call the laws. So they probably had that motherfucker on speed dial 911.
Man.
I heard on Pico shit that nigga say he sent this location to everybody.
For real?
He said everybody got my location. I say you little scary bitch.
But I mean, you gotta watch yourself out there. That is the backdoor state.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta watch yourself everywhere.
So yeah, I'm just cracking jokes, but yeah, I ain't mad at motherfuckers for being cautious.
Yeah, you gotta watch yourself out here, man. Generally, got them goddamn young niggas looking for his ass.
For
That's
real?
why he tried to come on this bitch and yeah. Generally looking for his ass, nigga. I really got the drop on him.
I thought you was just. I heard you say that, but I thought you was just trolling him. So he really on his ass, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then, man, that nigga FDA said he ain't gonna come outside. The only time he gonna come outside is to go to the grocery store, and that's gonna be late at night.
Oh damn! So you didn't got damn. He the distant man got a threat on him. Allegedly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, allegedly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Jen Lee supposed to get street justice.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Man, that's wild. But yeah, you get back into it, man.
That's a bit.
I'm so happy I'm home. The fuck, I'm so happy. Bro, man. Like, why Bush calling in that they got a motherfucking AI train driving by itself with no motherfucking rail? I said, I bet I never get, huh? Man, look at, man, it's a conductor on that hoe. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? Nigga, I ain't go, bro. That fat nigga did what he did. That fat nigga want to play that motherfucking game and want to make songs and do all that shit, bro. That's cool. Do all that. But see, don't give me a spotlight. Don't give me a spotlight because I'm going to really reveal. I'm not going to go on there, bro, talking about no games. What make you a gang member? But, man, get your bitch ass out of here. Yeah. Nigga was not scared of, he was not scared of Yayo. The nigga's down the street from Warner Brothers Studios. The niggas in the studio industry in California. Got a 4-star hotel down the street from his shit. He ain't on no nigga shit. And you know, it was one of the things that he said that I believe him on. He said, how the fuck you thought I felt when they started saying that shit? He said, I said, so no, you didn't know about this? He said, hell no, I didn't. So it's crazy. Y'all talk all that shit about a white nigga, right? But it's crazy. A white nigga was willing to interview me before niggas in my city was willing to interview me. It was niggas in my city.
Bro, I'm glad that you said that because why do you think you need an interview, bro, when you got punched on? Like, why would a nigga interview the loser? Like, I know this is content, so nigga probably want to get you up here to talk about getting your ass whooped, bro. But at the end of the day, you got to understand, bro, some of these people that got channels, bro, are real niggas. So niggas don't want to interview the victim.
No. Hell no.
So he really mad because Mike D didn't want to interview him. Pico didn't interview him. You know what I'm saying? D Gotti didn't interview him. Spliff didn't interview him. He really mad at the Texas outlet because nobody wanted to interview him getting spit on and punched on by a white boy. But he should be happy.
Yeah, but see, this the thing I want to say. You mad at Texas, but the dude you run with is on motherfucker. You online with dude and they clowning your dumb ass in your face and you take dude to no jump. But this supposed to be your partner. Hey man, dog. My boy Slap. Y'all will never see me get on motherfucking camera and try to make that man look stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't do no shit like that to your partner, man. You playing the diss song while you up there and shit. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. I just think different, man.
Nah, see, that's what it's about. They got a relationship to what, you know what I'm saying? They want to be there for each other. You know what I'm saying? He want, like, the whole thing about it is, bro, like, nigga, when that nigga FDA was over here fucking with me, his whole thing was over here. His whole reason of him fucking with me, the like little 2 years that he did, was try to stop me from creating content. You know what I'm saying? So long as he over here, he thought he was stopping me from creating content so Pico can have all the content. Like, them niggas was really mad at me by having my channel and shit. Like, anybody from the city that had a channel, they felt like, nah, we want to push Pico. We don't want to push them other niggas. So that was FD main reason coming over here for me not to grow. You know what I'm telling you?
Wow.
Yeah, they had that type of hate, bro. Like, they had that type of hate, and they feel like, goddamn it, if a nigga do got 30 or 50 people over here, the people shouldn't be over here watching me. Like, why y'all watching that nigga? Nah, come over here to this nigga show. And then I remember, nigga, when he used to come over here talking to the nigga on the phone, how he used to say he hated Pico. Excuse me though. How him and Pico was getting into it, nigga. Yeah, they had times when they got into it, nigga. Pico was like, nigga, get gangster with the gangsters. You know what I'm telling you? You trying to get gangster with me, nigga. Shit, you need to be getting gangster with Loco and all them other niggas that's after your motherfucking ass. So yeah, they done got into it plenty of times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, what's up, man? But what he don't know, I got his baby mama willing to come up here and to expose him.
Who?
Yeah, his son's mama that he always talk about. You know what I'm saying? He don't like his son's mama and shit. I hit her up on Facebook and she was like, man, anytime, you know what I'm saying, I'd come up there. As long as she free, she said she'll come up here. And you know, Pico Poser did that interview, but somehow he ended up talking Pico out of doing the interview. But he can't talk me out of it because I'm gonna run my numbers up on his ass.
For sure.
Hey, what's going down,
It was
man?
niggas in my city who waited for a situation that they think I was embarrassing to show their real colors, but it was a white dude who gave me an opportunity to talk. He's the police. That nigga ain't the police.
Hey, let's not forget that white dude didn't reach out to this nigga. Let's not forget that white dude didn't reach out to this nigga. That white dude did not call Pico, did not call FDA and tell him, hey, man, I want you to come up here. These niggas reached out to Adam through Rain 100 to Bob Report. Like, nigga, they had to go through somebody else to get Adam to accept them niggas to come up there and do an interview. So nobody got paid on this shit. Like, they called and convinced this nigga, hey, man, let me come up there and do an interview. So it wasn't like they reached out to this nigga.
For their room.
What you say?
You probably just paid for their travel. That's it.
Shit, it seemed like not even that, because shit, them niggas wasn't even down there whole 24 hours.
Yeah. See, how far is that drive?
Shit, them niggas was on the plane.
Oh, yeah. They wouldn't did it, came on back.
But it was a show, bro, to what niggas said, you know what I'm saying? Shit, however it go, they was gonna look out for them niggas that go up there. So, you know what I'm saying? A couple of niggas probably came together and, you know what I'm saying, paid for them niggas to go do that shit because they know FDA want to be on no jumper so bad. So niggas probably just came together and looked out for the nigga.
Man, that's crazy, dog. Our goals is to get on the Fed show. That is crazy, man. That's nasty work.
Nah, facts. I know this nigga talking his ass off too.
If you get on that whole talk about crimes and you know you on a major platform with people watching your motherfucking ass, nigga, you know what it is. You know what it is.
Why is he even asking them questions?
What the fuck wrong with you, bro? We ain't gonna give him no, don't click it. How the bro, baby, I would never click none of you bottom feeding hoes link again. I'm not talking to none of you bottom feeding motherfuckers after I just said at no jumper. Hold on right quick, y'all. I got a picture for y'all.
Hold on, bro. This shit crazy to where this nigga just went back home and still broke. But he calling niggas bottom feeders. When nigga, man, niggas is everybody that you dissing. Everybody is in a better position than you, brother. Bro, do y'all know that this nigga wife is on housing? So this nigga actually doesn't pay no bills, bro. Like, nigga, you just went back to some government assistance shit. Like, nigga, you ain't in no predicament to get your family, nigga, in a house. So you done went to no jumper, nigga, and you ain't even got enough money to go put down on a house or nothing, nigga. Like, nigga, you living off the government, but you calling niggas bottom feeders. That's why this nigga's never gonna prosper, bro. You know what I'm telling you? Because the shit that he talk, he's only doing that shit to cap on niggas. Like, he not doing that shit to get his family in a better position. He doing that shit so he can have some shit to talk about on this motherfucker and try to down other people because they ain't going no jumper. Yeah. This shit crazy, man.
Yeah.
So
I got a picture for y'all. Hold it right quick.
Hold on, what you about to say, G?
no, just real quick. So you go to No Jumper and you come home and you gotta do Grubhub. All right, man, let's go. But we about to beat it though. That's
Man, ain't gonna let me slide that hoe.
I see you get out of Benz.
Come on, man. Hold on. Let me put that right there then.
I drive a Lexus.
Let me put that right there then. In the flesh. Y'all stay in California and
This
y'all
nigga-
not even going to
This
Marathon Burger. Y'all
came
should go
back
to
and ain't got no
Marathon
car.
Burger is the Bun B. I only gonna say that because I need to go eat one of Bun B burgers before I say something. Because Marathon Burger got a motherfucking 8 out of 10. Their chicken sandwich was amazing. Their chicken sandwich the buns was nice, sweet, and toasted. And there's niggas in there cooking it. Gang members in there cooking. Real gang reform. Houston don't got no shit like that. Come on, bro.
And then say nice, toasted, and sweet, nigga.
Man. Oh man.
Come on, bro.
God, man.
Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button when
Keep
y'all
on
come
talking,
in,
though.
man. There's gang members in there
Keep
cooking,
on
man.
talking. Nobody, and what I'm gonna tell y'all one more time, nobody hears you, bro. Motherfuckers talking about you crashing out with that Sunday before I got into that shit. My little boy turned 3 years old. Nobody hears that shit. They only hear it in training. Don't straddle no motherfucking fence because nobody got on this hole and told nobody my motherfucking information. It was people that I thought it was people that I thought I was cool with, that I could have conversations with, that leaked out my information. So you're not gonna gaslight me and tell me that I was the one who leaked out my information. Kev, the only reason why my motherfucking wife speak because motherfuckers want to speak about her pussy. So my wife hear her name, bro. A lot of times, like right now, Rose is grunting and say, "Nigga, you've been out of town for 24 hours. I have not saw your black ass for 24 hours. So why the fuck you on live?" So when y'all bitch asses be speaking on my motherfucking wife, and I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga. When you bitch ass niggas be speaking on my wife, y'all trying to convince yourself.
Man, I'm going to reach out to Adam, and I'm going to go up there and diss FDA. I'm going to put all this business out there. His wife being on housing, that nigga going to prison for writing hot checks. Nigga, you crazy, nigga.
Damn, I ain't know you doing that.
Yeah, that nigga say he went to prison for getting money. No, you went to prison for money that you didn't have, nigga.
For the weak ass shit that y'all did in the past.
And he gonna be over there sucking Trey dick later on, watch.
Nigga, my wife don't be in no background getting into it when I'm arguing with niggas, getting in my business. No, she don't. My wife be saying, fuck y'all.
That bitch need to
My
be
wife, y'all don't, bro, y'all trying to be funny. Y'all do not move Rose Anna Mitchell.
That bitch need to be getting fucked.
And she be trying to get me to realize to stop arguing with you hoes. Rose don't give two fucks about y'all. Rose don't give a fuck about no news. Rose don't give a fuck about no bitch online. And I mean that.
Man, this nigga wife is dirty. She trash. And she ain't got no ass. You don't tell me. I'm talking about the white girls and the Mexicans is shitting on this bitch. Yeah, I'm talking about if you look at her, she look all right in the face though. But shit, from the neck down, this bitch ain't got nothing.
I ain't never seen it. I don't know what she look like.
Yeah,
the little fight part, but they ain't show her face.
Yeah, this hoe's a project bitch. Give me a project bitch. Give me a hood rat. Yeah, that's the type of hoe this hoe is, man. She gangster than a motherfucker though. As you can see, that hoe gangster than a motherfucker. But the only thing she good for is having kids. Yeah, having kids and living on the government, living off the government. Yeah, they can play it. Yeah, FBA want to get on this bitch talking about he a real father when he ain't took care of none of his kids. None of them. Ain't not the sons or the little kids right now. This nigga is a nigga. Bro, do you know when this man baby was born, he didn't have a car seat to leave the hospital with the baby?
What?
That nigga had to call the nigga DK. DK had to goddamn cash out him some money so he can buy a car seat so the baby can leave the hospital.
Wow. You been in there for a long time, man.
DK had to buy the nigga some boots so he can work.
Hey, who is DK? Who is that? I don't know who that is.
A nigga that was sponsoring them. Like, you know what I'm telling you? A nigga that was investing in them, but he didn't want to listen to the nigga. So DK sent the nigga over $10,000, you know what I'm saying, trying to invest in a nigga to get the nigga on the right track.
Damn.
Shit. Yeah. A nigga off of YouTube.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm talking about he seen me on this bitch playing my game. You know, I'm playing the game, basketball and shit. So he told DK, like, shit, DK, I want to start a gaming channel. Man, can you give me a PlayStation? DK bought this nigga a PlayStation 5 and everything. Nigga.
Damn.
Anything he wanted just so he can do good and try to grow on this motherfucker. DK was there for him.
Damn.
And then DK come back and say the nigga was living in a storage unit. Put his business out there, nigga. That's why he didn't have his kids for a little bit. Him and his wife was living in a storage unit, bro. Went to a homeless shelter. They even stayed with a bitch that had AIDS, nigga.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, this motherfucker popping shit like you the motherfucker.
No, listen to this nigga.
On some real shit. Rose don't give a damn. And Rose want her husband to stop giving a damn. Niggas want to talk about people's personal business. So, okay, I'm all the way in LA, right? I'll drive you, bro, please. Bro, if you would have drove to LA, you wanted to see me, bro.
This dude here, boy.
Oh man, let's see what we got going on over here because he's still live.
Oh, he lied. This is live?
Yeah.
Nothing but hey, none of you niggas. What? Bro, what are you talking about? Hey, what are you talking about?
How that nigga price just went up when that nigga didn't even have a price. Niggas wouldn't even interview him for free. So if a nigga want to interview for you for free, why you think a nigga don't pay you to interview you? I'll stop talking and play this shit, dog.
What are you talking about? We said fuck it. Because at first we wasn't even going to drop our load. We wasn't even going to drop our load. Let's throw the cat out the bag. I knew I was going to motherfucking No Jumper since last week. We really thought it was been going on fucking Friday, but we said, fuck it, let's knock it out the way on Wednesday. So if we would have went Friday, no, bro had some other shit to do, so he couldn't go Friday. Bro, I'm not done.
Hey, MK.
I'm not done.
Hold on, bro.
I'm not done. Where you gonna see me next? That's why I'm gonna let y'all speculate. Where you gonna see me next at? It could be Vlad. It could be Campbell Capone. I'm just throwing out some names, bro.
All right, man. Okay, what we gonna see this nigga next at? No, the questions you should have asked, like, nah, I'm asking you this question. What the fuck are you gonna talk about?
Man,
That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck do they want to interview him for?
What
Man,
the fuck
already
you gonna talk
that was bad cripping by OG Percy a long time ago. Like I don't, the man reputation stinks. So, and I'm not even from Texas, so so I don't even.
So, as you heard at the beginning of the live, he was being asked questions about other niggas. So in his interview, I guess we gonna see him bringing up other niggas' names to have something to talk about. Cause you know what I'm saying, he couldn't talk about himself. So I guess that's what's gonna make the interview him speaking highly on Texas niggas or some shit. Because he can't talk about shit else. What the fuck is they gonna interview him about? Getting beat up?
Yeah, that only take about. I'm pretty sure it came up because I think Jim.
And they ain't asking me no weak ass shit. Oh, is it a question? Yes, it's a question about that white boy because that's current. That would just happen. But I talk about current topics that these niggas know about. So BTA, built to ass, FDA, and watch that interview that I do, and one day get more views than that nigga weak ass shit. Cause guess what? The city, the old people in Houston, fuck these rappers. I'm talking about the people that stays here.
Word.
Nigga, I told that nigga no joke. I ain't no motherfucking rapper. I ain't no motherfucking comedian. Nigga, I'm a normal nigga from Houston. And I made it all the way in your face. I said, yeah, bro.
Oh,
man.
You put in some real work. You got your
Man,
ass
do
beat
y'all
up.
understand the
Man, somebody need to take his phone, bro. Somebody need to take his phone, dog. I never hated on nobody progressive, dude. You got to know Trump for getting your ass whooped. You don't understand you got there because they're trying to embarrass you because you black. You a fucking idiot, dog.
Let's not forget they didn't reach out to him. He reached out to them.
And then when he get up there, Pico promoting this show, like, what the fuck, dude? Hey, man. Well,
welcome to why we have a lot of content fucking with this nigga right here. Because all you got to do is listen to this nigga talk and you'll have a banging show.
Yeah. He need to slap himself with this motherfucker here, boy.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
People I shitted on. Do you and don't have, and I ain't talking about nobody. What's going on, Stone C? Man, it won't be possible if it wasn't for P. I ain't about to hoe P. I ain't about to hoe P. P did all the administration work yesterday. I ain't have to worry about no flights. I ain't have to worry about the motherfucking thing. Only thing I was doing was walking my ass in.
Cause you didn't have no money, nigga.
Don't say a motherfucking thing about P.
You didn't have no
Don't say
money.
a motherfucking thing about nobody not financially doing nothing for nobody.
You didn't have no money.
Yeah, that's the lie I tell you, hoe ass niggas though.
Oh shit.
But I ain't lying on bro. No, sir. After yesterday, no, sir. If somebody care about my career, Pico did not want to be on camera. And I'm going to say that. He did not want to be on camera. He said, Fred is about you. FDA is about you. I said, nah, nigga.
Duh, he didn't want to be on camera with your dumb ass nigga. He just promoted your dumb ass. That nigga didn't want to sit down on the side of you and didn't know what your dumb ass was gonna say or no shit. He just got you in his brain, nigga, because you his crash dummy. But that nigga ain't want to sit on the side of your motherfucking ass.
Nigga, this about us. Let's see how many of you bitch ass niggas on YouTube make it to the top and take somebody with you. Let's see you bitch ass niggas team up and really do something real live. Y'all can't do that because y'all wake up every motherfucking day. Y'all wake up every motherfucking day. What's going on, Trey? Y'all wake up every motherfucking day hating. Handguard drive a fucking Peterbilt, but he in media business. Handguard not even a podcaster, but he's sucking my dick.
Come on,
I ain't scared of you, nigga. You play with everybody else. Ain't nobody scared of you, weak ass nigga. Nigga, I stay in Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas, they are killing just like they are killing in Memphis.
Allegedly.
It's black genocide, nigga. Bro, babe.
So
nigga made a comment too. Nigga made a comment too, right?
Hey, what you say?
Did he win the fight?
Shit, if you saw that shit like I saw it, goddamn it, hell nah.
I'm just okay. I want to see
Right.
it when we get done.
So I'm gonna give my little youngsters a slide. And I say, bro, why would you send somebody kid to die, bro? Why would you send somebody kid to die? Come on, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. Man, I ain't telling them hoes that, bro. Bro, we got damn near 3 hours worth of fucking content. It's impossible. I forgot half of the shit I told that nigga. But I had fun doing it. The fuck wrong with you? I was at work. I was at work when I supposed to be at the movie premiere. I was at work. Ain't no situation about to skip and bro. And I was in LA, one deep. And I pulled up, bro, babe, we on Montrose. Babe, we on Montrose. Bro, by that motherfucking airport is hood in a bitch. We standing out in the motherfucking train station, not giving a fuck. Gonna end up on the wrong side of some shit. Yeah. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I didn't get there talking about no weak ass niggas. I didn't get there talking about no weak ass niggas. I got there talking about common. That's what I'm saying. Get him on there, bro. If I've been out of this, what I want Dre dumbass to understand, right? And that's why I don't like pussy niggas like him. Because Dre, I have been out of trouble for 15 years. If I haven't, I got caught in the twist with the laws in real life. What the fuck is you talking about? It's more easy to get caught now than back in the day.
What's the deal, G? What's going down?
So what?
My son sell candy, nigga. My little boy sell candy. What the fuck is he doing wrong, bro? Oh, because I said he gonna protect his dad? Bro, you can't even have a conversation. You wouldn't even let, bro, like you niggas would think, like for prime example, you niggas, and I talked about it, and I told him about Charleston White. I said that nigga, I call myself Charleston White, and Charleston White beat me in my own game. When you have a chance to get in front of these people, you cannot fumble the rock. You cannot fumble the rock. So if I never argued with Charleston White, if I never been through that bitch ass shit with that hoe ass nigga, yeah, I wouldn't been prepared for no jumper. I did that shit with a breeze. Next nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all can say what I want. Y'all, he lost his apartments. He doing this. He doing that, but I'm still doing great shit.
Let me ask you a quick question.
The fuck wrong with
That's
you,
a
nigga?
bet. That's a bet.
Out of that interview, how many times you think he said, bro?
Man, probably the whole motherfucking time, nigga. Probably was saying Bay too and forgot she wasn't there. Probably
All
the
right,
whole time.
I just want to throw that in there real quick.
I made some money, bro. Man, please. And guess what a nigga came back to Houston to do? While y'all talking about niggas don't got no job. Work. When I looked on that camera and saw that car that move, I said, oh, she waiting for me to come back. I ain't gonna lie to you, Trey. I'm not upping you up. You'll do good on no jumper. But you gotta put the work in, cuz. That's the only way that you gonna get them in, bro. And they not worried about no 400. They ain't worried about no 1,000 views. They want to know, can you make $1 million? So y'all remember when we was talking? You remember we was talking, baby? And I said in this first quarter I did 2 million. So why y'all think after this first quarter I did 2 million? Why do y'all think that nigga, that fat ass nigga is trolling me because he know I got more motion than him in the algorithms? I do more numbers than him, period. So when the motherfuckers see a rap video, that's how I know you old ass bitches are bamboozled. That nigga is clout chasing off of me. I'm not clout chasing off of him.
Hey, look.
But
all right, so if you spit on the nigga and goddamn you punch on the nigga, that's you clout chasing off of him, or that's just you goddamn it telling the truth, like the video shows. You know what I'm saying? You spitting on a nigga and punching on a nigga.
No, he cloud chasing when he got on the motherfucking camera and say he just whooped dude ass. That's cloud chasing. What the fuck? That's the cloud chasing. You felt he whooped your ass. He just trolling you. You the one mad and emotional. You got on every show and they clowning your ass. They make you get off the panel. They clowning you so bad you just getting off panels and shit. Man, I don't want to talk about this no more. I ain't talking about this no more. Then the next day you right back talking about it. Come on, man.
Running. He running from the truth.
just like what Rose say. Just like what Rose say. Nobody really want to see the good in you, babe. They just want to see the wrong.
Didn't they go fuck away?
Man, babe, I miss you though.
Yep.
I miss you for real. Little uglies.
Oh, so he
Cause
ain't.
you heard me. He was boys. Babe, take out that chicken. I'm gonna take out that chicken. I'm gonna take out the chicken. Do you want the chicken tonight? Bro, it was decent. Can you cook me some breakfast, baby? She's lying, y'all. Bro, lying like a motherfucker.
That nigga thought he done went to no jump and he was about to get some breakfast. She like, hell no.
You nigga, you ain't come back with that bag, nigga.
Come on, man. A nigga got an axe, nigga. You told her you was on the way, nigga. She should have had it ready for you, nigga. Your wife don't even want to. She didn't even want to go get the chicken out the freezer for you, nigga. So why you think she gonna cook for you, G?
Oh man, he should end the line right there, dog.
Damn, I gotta get that timestamp, man. They don't show
That's crazy.
That's a good. I gotta get that timestamp, dog.
Hey, we bust out laughing at the same time. We both thought the same thing. Dog, this nigga with the no jumper thought he nigga. She treat you the same way, nigga. No respect.
Like he was gonna get some special privileges. Like, yeah, baby, you made it. I got you. We about to be rich.
Yeah.
Oh shit, damn, that just show you how sorry she is though. So why he talking about he got a good wife? Nah, I want a wife that's gonna cook for me. Not gonna tell me no hell no. Like,
Yeah.
bitch, what? Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Hey. See, the thing is, she don't see. Out of all this talking, what he got to understand is, no matter what he's saying on this internet to us, she know him more than anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So she see that bullshit.
Facts.
That's why she don't respect him. Come on, man. If that man would have went to no jump and popping like he said, she would have gladly been in there cooking already. He would have said he ate already.
That nigga Sir Black said, I know my girl asks me every morning, do I want breakfast? This nigga had to ask Sir Black.
Sir Black.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, we about to run it again though.
Bro, it was decent. Can you cook me some breakfast, baby? She's lying, y'all.
He said, no.
Bro, lying like a motherfucker. But hold on, right quick.
It threw him
Get
off.
your motherfucking ass in there. Hell no. You good? What about in there?
Look at fucking combo up. He didn't know what to do. Nothing. He took all that shit.
Hell no. Hell no. You did a whole 9-hour live for 500 views and thinking that you gonna.
You mean to tell me niggas gonna put a work shift for 9 hours?
It had a dust to have my picture.
9 fucking hours?
And bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's so fucking retarded. He had my picture. Like I ain't about to prophecy strike his bitch ass.
It ain't no respect in that crib, dog.
He done.
Respect in that crib, dog. First of all, she talking too much in all your conversations. First of all, she don't even know where to draw the line in. Ain't getting in man shit. Number 2, how the fuck you gonna tell me you ain't cooking and just keep injecting my combo like I ain't just asked you to cook? And we cool? Man, get the fuck up out of here.
Bro, she pays the bills, bro. She pays the bill. That apartment is her name. That car's in her name. Everything, bro. She got her own. She just got a leeching ass nigga holding on to her.
Oh, man. Oh, so ain't no respect going on in the crib.
Shit, he ain't paying for nothing. He can't even buy his kids nigga nothing to eat. A nigga can't go get him no clothes or nothing. Bro, this is a lady doing everything on her own because her husband is trying to chase fame on the internet. And if she say something about it, bro, that's gonna start an argument. So she probably tired of fussing and fighting with this nigga. You know what I'm telling you?
Damn, dog. All right, well, that makes sense then.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, these people is getting 500 and 600 views and 1,000 views, bro, and really thinking that they fuck, bro. Now I'm bougie. Now in my Stone C voice, pop your shit, FDA.
What is you doing?
I'm not fucking with y'all no more, bro. I'm not even coming around, bro. I'll let old, if like for prime example, if I can't snap my finger and the motherfucker can't get off the panel, I can't go. If you're not and we're not talking about your bitch ass job, if you're not in the same bracket with me, you cannot talk to me. So I don't give a fuck about your veteran checks. I don't give a fuck about how many views you do. We are talking about careers.
Man, what the fuck?
Fuck what a nigga talking about your peers. I don't know these motherfuckers on here. So how can you control, babe? How can you control a nigga from talking, right? How can you control a nigga from talking, right? if you don't know them. It make you insane, babe. So when the motherfuckers say my peers is like you, DJ, and I ain't gonna lie to you, me and my son, bro, my son's, bro, I told Adam, my son, babe, tell these niggas, my son was gonna go home because they mama make sure they got a roof over their head too. My son stayed at my house until I got on the plane, and my son say, you better tell that white boy, nothing better not happen to you. And when I was gone, who was here? My boy, my middle boy. Making sure that he stepped my baby on the camera. I'm saying he brought McDonald's and everything. The fuck you mean? That's who my peers are. My peers are my.
So check game. So your son, your middle son, that's not even 18, had to make sure your baby mama and your kids eat because you didn't leave no money behind so they can eat. Come on, dog.
Man, come on. If she don't cook, god damn.
He can't afford to feed his goddamn kids, or he can't afford to feed his wife or his kids. So one of his other kids got to take up his slack. You know what I'm telling you? To make sure everybody good in the house, bro.
That's crazy.
I ain't Gwen, my Uncle Dave, Bridget. Those are my peers. Those are the I depend on. Those the people
Hey,
I
make
look
sure
at
y'all
for
come
advice.
in
My
and tap
cousin
the
Mark.
like button, man.
Those
Run us
are the
up on them
people
likes.
that I fuck with. So anybody online who I don't know, they is subject to say whatever the fuck they want to say. So no, if we in a roasting session, and shit go the wrong way, that's what it is. All that weak ass shit talking about a nigga making a whole short about you, and he can't even kill it, and he had 11. Man, wait till they hear how that white boy talk. You can't punch everybody in their face. Babe, you know what the funniest shit was, babe? Is when I say, Adam, stop playing, because if somebody happened to the news, he said, yeah, today, the tragic thing happened. Adam Smith, he was a podcaster and a porn advocate, and but they was in that whole laughing like a motherfucker. Yeah, a porn advocate and come on, bro. My son made sure my family was straight, and I was looking at it on the camera.
Hey.
My son was not trying to be funny. My son wanted to be in LA to protect his daddy. On my mama, my son wanted to be in LA protecting. And what my son said,
he know his daddy
next time you
weak.
want to go to Kamala get your haircut, call us so you can go get your haircut, Dad.
What?
The fuck wrong with you, bro?
You see that?
You heard my son on the other line. My son.
Do you hear this, man? You can't go get a haircut, nigga, and your sons want to protect you just so you can. Man, come on, bro.
You see that comment down there?
Yeah. That's a nigga trolling like a motherfucker. Niggas mad.
I say, my daddy be chilling. Ask Pico about my personality. Man, I don't even see why I drank a lot of sugar shit. And Rose been trying to stop me from doing that shit. I don't tell them niggas I don't have to eat. But then you have to eat because you have to have the energy. But nigga, I don't be sitting bro. I don't be wondering why the fuck I'm so fat. Bro, I'm not about to waste my voice, bro. Y'all niggas in y'all late 30s. And y'all talking about rap songs and shit.
Like he don't be on
Rocco, why
Pico
you around the
show
60s if you can't even go? And we was in the 60s.
reviewing
nigga.
rap songs with Pico.
Man, this dude, wow, man.
Come on, man. Don't tuck his tail for nobody. His mama always say, you act just like your damn daddy.
Like a bitch.
His mama always tell him that. What's going on, bro?
Like a bitch.
His mama always tell him that.
That's wild.
Cause she damn sure don't like you,
What
nigga.
you want the fan back on, baby? Get the fan back on, baby. Let me mute that. Appreciate you. Let me go check it. Oh, God damn. Man, y'all niggas talking about flying the boat. I don't need first class. I ain't get on no plane until I get one of them planes that we can fly. But they got planes with beds. You hear me?
Oh man, hold on, bro. I know you and Pico wasn't in first class laying in the bed, bro. That nigga just sounded like a bad bitch on this motherfucker saying, I ain't leaving unless it's first class. Oh man, no, this shit.
You can't fly. You can't fly unless it's first class, but you can't even drive to the gas station.
Come on, man.
Nah, man, make it make sense, man.
Come on, man.
They got planes with beds. It's for a 3-hour trip. Baby.
There you go.
Nah, I left it in LA. I gave it to No Jumper. We was in the 60s yesterday, bro. We was in the 60s yesterday, bro. The Marathon Burger is a 60 function.
Why you check in, Big Crip?
And ain't nobody recognized that nigga.
Well, he the shit though. Man, that's right. Oh boy, man.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And don't tell me, oh, Pico scary. Not, bro, if we minding our business, why people gonna hurt us? On mantra, man, nigga, look. Don't walk in it, bro. The way they did Rockstar, because he walked into a trap. Oh, they lemonade look so good, babe. Oh, man, I think we was just fucking with the wrong kind of people while food was nasty. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie to you. We back in Houston. We have no choice but to be safe. We back in Houston. We back home. That's where the most dangerous shit is. Home. Okay. We back home. Man, Miss Kim, I ain't gonna lie to you. We ain't gonna never go to the other state. And if we stay more than 24 hours, that means there's a lot of money involved. And we trying to get it all. But if we got other shit like that, it's time to hit the road. I've been saying that at the beginning of the year. Everybody thought it was a joke. It's time to hit the road. Texas reason my wife gonna be with me. Out of town reason she can't be with me. Texas reason my wife is going to be with me. Nigga, I'm not bringing my wife to no motherfucking LA and some shit go on. And nigga, shit, nah, we both can't be fucked up, nigga. And she wanted to go, but it was just last minute. What's going on? She wanted to go, it was last minute. But bro, all the time I hear in the West Coast, he the West Coast. But you scared to walk around. Hell yeah, it's time to make some shit shake because I'm not fucking with Houston right now. I'm not fucking with Houston right now. On my mama. I'm going to go fuck with everybody else. It's that time. And then when I come home, I'm going to charge everybody in Houston. Only niggas I'm not charging, it ain't charging. I got to pay P now. Man, get your bitch ass out of here, AR. You's a bitch. On my mama. Two-faced asshole. I don't even know who the fuck your pussy ass is, bro. Shut your weak ass up, nigga. You a nobody. You's a bitch. Go make some gun videos. You ain't fucking with the other guy I don't like. You definitely ain't fucking with him. I don't like him, but you ain't fucking with none of the guns he got. He sells his shit.
Damn, who is
Nobody want to buy your bills, bro. Use a hoe. Nobody need your trick fund right now, nigga. Man, come on. Real MVP, man. Let me pin my nigga shit right quick. Real MVP, man. I wouldn't even been there if it wasn't for him. I wouldn't even been there. I would.
Hey, yeah, G, I'm about to go and get up off this motherfucker, man.
All right, bet.
I already hold it down, bro. Appreciate you pulling up, man.
Sure, I'll holler at you, my boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, Neighborhood Real, man, endorsing Nobody Say Podcast, man, where the boy be on fire, man, and talk his talk and walk his walk, man, to get on them boys' head. You feel me?